Oh man, what's up? This is the beginning of podcast number 33. My name is Mark Hoppus, and this is my show, so I hope you enjoy it. My guest with me today is our friend, Mr. Todd Hernandez from Logitech. Todd, please say hello to everybody.
How's it going, everybody?
His name's actually Logitech to those of us who know him. He came with Plus 44 to Japan. He's done lots of promotions and whatnots with Plus 44. Here, step up to the mic, my friend. Don't be afraid. Logitech here is the one who created and made the Plus 44 custom-made, what model number are those? MM50s?
MM50s. I actually didn't make them. I came up with the idea, but another guy makes them.
Yeah, okay. Well, if you want to get technical, don't contradict me on my show, okay?
We're splitting hairs now.
But anyway, so you actually are making a bunch for Hi, My Name is Mark, the podcast, correct?
We did. I just got a call today. The units are done. They're in. They're waiting for people to want them and get new homes.
Cool. Now, when you came to Japan with us, apparently, now you flew back separately from us. You didn't want to be part of the team, part of the family. You and your wife chose to fly separately. What happened on the flight home?
Well, I'd never taken, this is a long flight for Todd. I'm going to refer to myself in third person, too.
Cool.
That's cool.
Please do.
So we decided to get some Ambien. And we took one on the way over, and it didn't really do much. So we took two on the way back each.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that both my wife and I were fairly small people.
Yes, you are.
So
very small.
I took mine a little bit too early.
Freakishly small.
By the time I was on the plane, I was essentially drunk. So Gina falls asleep on the plane, doesn't wake up for the full flight. As soon as we're getting ready to get off the flight, she goes, "I'm going to be sick." Right? So people are trying to walk off the plane. Gina is walking to the back of the plane, fighting it, throwing up in her mouth.
Nice.
Barely makes it back to the toilet, throws up back there, throws up when she gets off the plane. And let's just not, I hope she doesn't hear this. Right?
Nobody hears this, don't you worry. Your old lady's rad. Her throwing up on the plane just puts the exclamation point on how rad she is.
Yeah.
She is pretty cool. She hangs with the dudes. She's on tour. She doesn't complain.
Nope.
Can we call her?
Nice lady. Can we call her? Yeah, let's call her.
Good people, yeah.
Yeah, let's call her up. Holmes, phone. Now! Hey, what's up?
Gina.
Who's this? Mark.
Hey, this is Mark Hoppus.
How are you? You have to say your last name.
No, I do, because for legal purposes, I need to inform you that you're being recorded for the Hi, My Name is Mark podcast broadcast.
Oh, that's great.
How are you today?
I'm doing great, actually.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir?
What was it like to throw up on the airplane and also in the lobby of the airport?
Just to let you know.
How did you hear about that?
No, there was a guy. Gina, there was a guy that was next to us on the plane. He works here at the studio.
No.
I didn't tell him anything.
Yeah, it was my first experience of throwing up on a plane, so I hope it's my only experience.
How was that?
It was quite awkward because I had to walk through the entire line of people on the plane with a bag, a barf bag.
Nice.
So they knew exactly what my intentions were.
And then you threw up also in the airport?
That is actually foggy to me. I was waking up from some sleeping drugs, so if I did, I don't really remember that.
Did customs get curious at all of why this woman is stumbling through the airport, vomiting, and
They were actually more curious as to why I had no luggage, because Todd had to take all my luggage with him because I, was behind getting sick.
Right.
So it was funny because I walked through and they looked at me really suspiciously and they're like, "Yeah, so you went to Japan for 2 weeks and you don't have any luggage?" And I was like, "No," I didn't even feel like explaining it at that point.
Right.
Yeah, it was funny. You guys having fun down there?
Yeah, we're having fun. Why don't you tell us something embarrassing about your husband, Todd?
Embarrassing about Todd.
I'm an open book.
That's a good one.
There's nothing embarrassing.
Scale of 1 to 10. Scale of 1 to 10.
What's that?
Scale of 1 to 10.
What do you mean scale of 1 to 10?
Come on.
I think you know what I mean.
Yeah. Don't we all know?
I'm going to go with 12 because I fear that he will say something equally threatening to me if I indulge this question. So.
Very cool.
I
Very
love
cool.
you.
I love you too, babe.
Okay, well, thank you for playing our game.
All right. Have fun, guys.
Okay, bye. Don't tell me what to do. And scene. Thank you for playing, Todd. Please, people, do not follow his example. Don't take sleeping pills on an airplane like he did. You don't want to end up like this guy, believe me. Consult your physician. All right. Hey, what's up? Today in the studio, we have Chris Holmes, James Ingram, and we just got done recording some Plus 44, didn't we, fellas?
Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we did. Recorded some singing, some guitar playing, and some drums today for a tribute album that we are part of. Getting this done before we go out on this tour in a couple weeks here. Rehearsals next week. That's kind of what's going on. Ramping up for the tour. Big summer tour. 2.5 months gone from home, exploring the United States, playing shows, having a good time. It's going to be awesome. We are very fortunate. We're going to be talking with MC Lars today. He is in Los Angeles. And he actually just spoke at UCLA today. Yeah, smart.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Let's call him and find out.
Hello?
Hello, is this Mick Lars?
What's going on?
How you doing, man? It's Mark.
Happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday to you. How was your, okay, so you just got done speaking at UCLA?
Yeah, it was for this class on, like, postmodern Norwegian literature. And he wanted to bring in a hip-hop guy to talk about sampling and stuff.
Very cool. So what did you talk about?
So we talked about, like, similarities between, like, hip-hop and, like, literature, like, postmodern literature that Maureen Howard, or books that kind of reference a lot of things, you know, like pop culture and high culture, and fuse it together. It's pretty interesting.
And so, what did you say?
Well, the connection was he wanted me to come in and do some songs and then talk about how, you know, how I see music and how I see hip-hop as being a genre that is based on referencing things and, like, being interconnected with everything. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And using samples and, like, talking about literature and music and how basically, like, technology and literature can fuse everything together. And it's an interesting time to be doing music.
Awesome. How's your tour going?
It's good. I've been on tour with this dude named MC Frontalot, who started the quote-unquote nerdcore hip-hop movement. Are you familiar with that thing?
No. Explain it to me.
Nerdcore is this genre that's a lot about computers and, you know, like technology and Star Wars and, like, things that nerds enjoy a lot.
I'm in.
And so it's pretty cool. And so this dude, MC Frontalot, and I have been touring, and it's been great. It's been a good time. It's pockets of people who appreciate that style.
And you guys played at the Knitting Factory here in Los Angeles last night.
It was a good time.
And how much further do you have to go on this tour?
That was our last show, and then I'm going to England on Tuesday.
How do you find England? Do you enjoy it over there?
I do. I think that the kids are, like, super into music, super friendly, and it's always a blast.
That's cool. So you go to England, and so when do you go back in the studio?
Well, I'm finishing a new album in May.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that's pretty exciting. I'm just, like, demoing songs and, like, getting all the ideas together, you know what I mean?
Now, do you produce your own beats, or do you work with other people, do collaborations? What do you do?
I do most of it on my own, but I always love working with people because it gives it a cool sound, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I did this track with my friends, The Matches, who I think you know.
I do indeed know The Matches.
And that was really fun. That was really cool.
Do you do most of the stuff on a laptop?
Yeah, I do all the beats and stuff on. I have, like, it's one of the MacBook Pros.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm running the new Pro Tools, which is, I think it's 7.
Right.
7.1. Do you like it? Have you used 7.1?
Yes, I did. I'm actually at 7.3, but, you know, your 7.1's cute. I remember that.
Back in the day.
What are you excited about that's coming out in music right now? What bands, what are you listening to?
I love the new Sage Francis record. I think he keeps doing great, amazing things. Let's see, what else? On the rock side, I mean, I think the new Modest Mouse is really great. I'm into, like, a lot of my friends, like Patent Pending. They've done a lot of really cool stuff, and they're recording their new stuff, and it sounds awesome. So it's cool. How about you?
I don't know. What have I been listening to lately? I'd have to check my iTunes and tell you. Actually, I really, really love the new Eamon Tobin record. I don't know if you've heard of him or not.
I haven't. I should check it out.
He's an electronic producer, but what he did was he went out and he made all these sounds. He found all these sounds. He took Foley microphones and went out and recorded, like, a dog barking, or the sound of a CD pressing something, or a satellite dish rotating. And he went to a laboratory and recorded ants talking to one another. And he used all these found sounds as samples and recorded the most amazing record of, like, beats mixed with stringed instruments, with, like, orchestra and the Cronus Quartet and all this crazy stuff. It's really amazing.
It's pretty cool.
I also love the new format record.
Oh, the Dog Problems?
Yes, indeed.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, thanks very much for your time, and have a great time in England. And if you ever want some live bass on any of your tracks, let me know, because I know a guy.
Cool, man. Thank you very much.
All right, man. We will talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Peace.
Have a good one. Well, that dude's smart.
Man.
Smartest dude so far on the podcast?
This is a mature.
I would say yes.
Mature podcast.
Yes. Welcome to Hi, My Name is Mark. That was pretty heavy. All right. This is how we roll here. You never know what you're going to get. Let's actually hear a song from MC Lars right now.
It's 2006, the consumer's still pissed. Won't take it anymore, so I'm writing a list. Don't try to resist this paradigm shift. The music revolution cannot be dismissed. 1898, Iggy Pop CD. What if I can get it from my sister for free? It's all about marketing, Clive Davis C. If fans buy the shirt, then they get the MP3. Music was a product, now it is a service. Major record labels, why are you trying to hurt us? Fix up in my face like, don't steal our songs, Lars. Well, Sony sells the burners out of burning CDRs. So Warner, EMI, hear me clearly. Universal Music, update your circuitry. They sue little kids downloading hit songs. They think that makes sense when they know that it's wrong.
Hey, Mr. Record Man, the joke's on you. Running your label like it was 1992. Hey, Mr. Record Man, your system can't compete. It's the new artist model. File transfer. Complete. Download this song. Download this song. Download this song.
I know I'm rhyming fast, but the message is clear. You don't need $1 million to launch a career. If your style is unique and you practice what you preach, mine are threatened jello, but the things to teach. I've got G5 production, concept videos, touring with a laptop, rockin' pack shows. The old school major deal, it makes no sense. Indentured servitude, the costs are too immense. The fingers in the dam, but the crack keeps on growing. Can't sell bottled water when it's freely flowing. Record sales slipping down 8%. Increased download sales you can't prevent. Satellite radio and video games change the terrain, it will never be the same. Did you know in 10 years labels won't exist? Goodbye DVDs and compact discs.
Hey, Mr. Record Man, what's wrong with you? Still living off your catalog from 1982. Hey, Mr. Record Man, your system can't compete. It's the new artist model. File transfer. Complete. Download this song. Download this song. Download this song.
You know, we just wanted a level playing field. You've overcharged us for music for years, and now we're just trying to find a fair balance. I hate to say it, but welcome to the future.
Download this song. Download this song. Download this song. Hey, Mr. Record Man, the joke's on you. Download this song. Running your label like it was 1992. Download this song. Hey, Mr. Record Man, your system can't compete. Download this song. It's the new artist model. File transfer. Complete.
Somebody's making some people mad. Somebody is pissing off some people. The views of MC Lars do not necessarily represent those of Hi, My Name is Mark, the podcast, or its affiliates or employees. Hi, everybody. Well, hello, everybody. We are back in the living room of my house, kicking it old school. You may remember the familiar echo of this room from podcast number 3, something like that. the older ones. A while ago, I don't know how, but I found this website called The Great Turtle Race. It's actually greatturtlerace.com. And they're tracking these endangered leatherback turtles, which I guess lay their eggs in Costa Rica, and then they swim hundreds of miles across the ocean back to the Galapagos Islands. And there's only, I don't know how many left, but they're an endangered species. And this organization strapped GPS units to these turtles, and then you could track their progress online. It was called The Great Turtle Race. So I got interested and obviously want to help support these endangered species to come back. And I picked this turtle named Wendy because, first of all, she's sponsored by West Marine, which is a company that they deal with nothing but boating supplies, basically. If you need, something for your boat, they're the place you go to. So why wouldn't they win, Why wouldn't the turtle sponsored by a marine company win? My turtle came in 9th out of 11, and the only turtles that that it beat were the turtles that are still in Costa Rica right now, lounging on the beach, saying, "I'm not swimming 300 miles back to the Galapagos Islands." Anyway, so I, supported this organization called the Leatherback Trust. And so with Logitech, we've been making these limited edition plus 44 iPod docks. And to support the Leatherback Trust, we put one of these up for auction, and it actually went for over $1,400, which is pretty amazing. So we raised $1,400 for the Leatherback Trust, which are an organization that, has volunteers that go out and make sure that there's no disturbances while the turtles are laying their eggs, and they patrol the seas and all kinds of stuff, so keeping it safe for them. So we are going to let's call Todd from Logitech. He can explain a little better exactly what's going on right now. Hang on. Hello.
Yeah, brilliant.
Hey, what's up, Todd? It's Mark. So explain to everybody about this auction that we did.
So what we did was we teamed up with the turtle people over there at the Great Turtle Race, and we made a special plus 44 MM50, which I then sent down to you, signed, and we put it up on eBay to raise money for the turtles.
Yes, we did.
Lo and behold, who would have known that we would have raised over $1,400 with this auction?
It's crazy. So now, do you know who won?
Yeah, it's Tisha. She's a big Mark Hoppus fan.
Well, who isn't? I mean, seriously.
It's true. This is true.
Can we call her and tell her thank you?
Yeah, I have her number. Do you want to give her a call?
Please.
All right.
Hello?
Hey, Tisha.
Yes.
It's Todd.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, good. You know what? I had somebody on the phone who wanted to say hello to you.
Okay.
Hi, Tisha.
Hi.
Hey, it's Mark Hoppus.
Oh, my God. Hi. How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Is it okay if we record you for the podcast?
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm kind of freaking out right now.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for buying the iPod dock. That's really cool, and as you know, it's going to a great cause. So thank you so much for that.
Oh, God, no. It's really great that you guys are even doing this charity auction.
What do you do?
I'm actually in finance.
You're actually what?
In finance?
Oh, in finance.
It's really exciting stuff.
Like what kind of
But
stuff?
not really. Revenue accounting?
Revenue accounting. What do you suggest I do with my 401k?
That would actually be more of an HR function.
Oh, man. Okay. Here's the deal. I can either sign the iPod dock and mail it right out to you, or I can take the iPod dock with me to the start of the tour, and everybody can sign it, or what would you like? Or no signature whatsoever because you don't want us to ruin your nice brand new iPod dock.
Well, whichever is easiest.
How about this? If you're down with this, are you coming to the show that we're playing in, where is it, Concord?
Yes, absolutely.
I think that's probably the closest show to San Jose. If you want to come to that show, and we'll hook you up with passes, and you can come backstage and meet everybody, and we'll give you the iPod dock then if you want.
Okay, that would be amazing. I can't even breathe right now.
So are you at work right now while we're talking to you?
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of like walking around the office now.
Cool. Well, thank you again so much for buying the dock, and we will see you out on the tour, I guess.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thanks again. It's nice talking to you. Well, there we go.
Making dreams come true.
Sounds like a nice lady. And maybe she can give us all some sound financial advice, where to invest prudently. What did she say she did exactly?
Finance? I don't know. All I know is that whoever's case she was working on, she's now completely wheels off with. She doesn't know where the 1 was or the carry the 3 or anything now. Now she has to start over.
I'm sorry. I totally lost your entire account because I was on the phone.
Exactly. I won an iPod dock, and now you can't retire.
Now your kids can't go to college. Cool. So I guess we will meet Tisha out on the Honda Civic tour. Cool. All right. Well, we will talk to you again from the road.